no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Sunday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, what I have for you here today is some more live arena of myself being a Cheshire Cat enjoyer, alongside a Volcanoes Fumor enjoyer, Nays for Shadow Thief enjoyer, Embers for Anomaly enjoyer, anything like that. But we're not going to be playing it today because I've already done all of my games, which I will show you another time because I've got a bit of a backlog to go through. But as you can see, I'm pretty close to the end reward, which will certainly be a mythical relic and not another Axe Apprentice, which they have not buffed out of sheer unadulterated spite. But yes, Cheshire Cat. He is one of the champions that people don't quite... Oh, hang on, he's not geared properly. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do this, which cost me no silver because they finally realised that gear swapping was a necessity and no longer a luxury, and just threw the cost of it and entirely out of the window. No more band-aid fixes, no more limited time, just... It had to happen. They could not continue on insisting on paid gear removal, so yeah. Anyway, I would hop on some more about Cheshire Cat and how good it is, but last time I went on for 6 minutes and no one stopped me. Really? Yeah, you know that's your fault and not mine, right? It's not up to me to police my own content in terms of how long I harp on about nothing. Anyway, live arena. These are all done while I was vibing, so to speak, so none of myself harping on over it in the presence of another. So yeah, enjoy. British jump scare. Oh no, how terrible. Anyway, that's games for the 18th. For the 19th, I either lost the footage or just wasn't recording in the first place. And what's happening with webcam now? Oh, who cares? And as you can see, went pretty well. Next to 20th, and then we're done. So, yeah, continuing on.